fries. So I am getting a quick bite. I have about 45 minutes at Jake's American Bar. Just want to get something quick that's gluten sensitive. So I'm going to scan this, take some pictures. We'll talk to you in a minute. Okay, so they do have gluten-free pizza crusts and flatbreads. The pizzas are 12-inch pizzas. The flatbreads, they have a vegetable flatbread and a prosciutto goat cheese flatbread. They also said the burgers can be done with gluten-free buns, and they're very good. They do have a dedicated fryer for the fries. I wasn't quite in the mood for a full-on burger, especially after having that big sandwich earlier today. So I'm trying the prosciutto and goat cheese flatbread. It comes with prosciutto di Parma, pesto, goat cheese, mozzarella, roasted tomatoes, arugula, and a balsamic glaze. And I thought that might be nice, you know, a little extra something. I have an hour before I have to be upstairs to say goodbye. So I wanted a little bit of time to just chill and try something a little different. And I'll put the picture of the menu in. If I haven't already, I'll put it in right here. They also have a couple kavsas by the glass, a merlot by the glass. The battery died in the middle of that. So we've got Prosecco. They have a bunch of Proseccos. 2 Proseccos, 1 Rosé Prosecco, a Ferrari Brut, and Nicolas Fouliate Brut. And then, of course, by the glass, you know, Picot, Tattinger, all those kind of fancy ones. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. They have 5 Chardonnays by the glass. Meh. I'm not a fan of Chardonnay, if you haven't figured that out. The lighting is uneven. Like, the seat they were going to put me in is, like, pitch dark. I was like, I'm going to sit with the light. They have 3 Pinot Grigios, 2 Rosés, only 1 that's by the glass, 2 Pinot Grigios by the glass, 2 Sauvignon Blancs by the glass, 3 Cab Sauv by the glass, 1 Merlot, 1 Pinot Noir, 1 Malbec, 1 Bordeaux, and then 3 blends, Booker, Harvey, and Harriet, The Prisoner, and Pessimist. Yeah, the Zinfandel they have is called 8 Years in the Desert by Orrin Swift. You can only buy the bottle and it's $100, so it's a decent variety of stuff. And then they've got local beers, draft beer, signature cocktails. Oh man, if I was drinking, they've got a bourbon berry smash. That sounds nice. They have a whole hard seltzer. They have it's a gluten-free hard seltzer. So they have a Truly strawberry lemonade and a Truly wildberry hard seltzer. They're both gluten-free. It's interesting, instead of saying where it's from, they just list gluten-free next to it. Yeah, the draft beers and the locals are all that. So those are the 2 gluten-frees. It's been a long trip. Alright, so we're going to get food out in a minute, and I'll tell you what the flatbread is like. I mean, it's very average ambiance. I mean, they've got things like, you know, you see the ship outside. That's physically out in the water outside. And this is, when you have to come in over by Tower 1. If you go to the bottom level there, then you get to see it split. Oh, my drink is here. Hold on. So, not to phone with family. So, I mean, this is a sports bar. You've got sports teams playing. You've got the fake sharing of the wind. Shirley Temple's over there. So it's kind of got like that, you know, flying down to Rio, flying in these planes. There's some nice, you know, artwork and things behind me as well. So, I mean, it's nice. This is either Bula Bar, which is out at the pool bar and really didn't look like it had anything, and I could be wrong, but really didn't look like it had anything. Or this place are the only 2 places that are open now for food, unfortunately. If I had stayed here till 6:15, I could have gotten the sushi. That opens at 5. But I just didn't want to cut it that close. You know, 5:45, I'm getting picked up, and it's 4:45 now. I'm like, let me get something simple and clean. And then maybe I'll head upstairs and look at Tuk Tuk Market and see if there's anything else there before I head on my way. Because I think I get an annual pass holder discount. I might as well, you know, use that to its fullest. So that's where we are. I'm going to chill and relax for a little bit, and I'll talk to you when the food gets here. They said it took a little longer because the first time they made my flatbread wrong, this thing came out on the pizza crust. So when I said to her, well, this is kind of huge, and she went, oh, don't worry, that you can do the pizza was a 12-inch. I went, that seems kind of large. She went, well, they can do the flatbread too. And I said, how big's the flatbread? And it's that size. And I went, oh, great. Oh, now I get it. She said they made the flatbread wrong. She was expecting it to be on the small flatbread. They put it on the pizza crust. I mean, it's pretty, but it's huge. since, well, what I was about to say before I started choking is, because from here I'm about to fly, I may not be able to use this. So. But that's normal. I mean, that's the way it is. Wherever you go. If he doesn't want to come out, it's possible my driver will be interested. I'll ask him. But, I mean, this is my last meal for 2024. So, let's give you flavors. So it is prosciutto and goat cheese with some arugula, fresh tomatoes, balsamic vinegar. And the alla palmer, by the way, is quite good. All right, so the dough is soft. More chewy bread-like than crunchy. Balance on the pizza is actually quite good with the flatbread. The goat cheese is a chev. And it's warm. That is mozzarella. Okay, apologies for the changing camera. The disc ran out of space, and I've got more discs, but they're in the packed luggage. So, flavor. The balsamic is actually really nice because that sweetness kind of breaks up the bulk of everything else. The tomatoes are very fresh, which I like. The greenery, the arugula is very fresh. Definitely some Keys Christmas. The flavor's good. Nice. It's got a nice flavor. Like I said, again, the perfect cold. More crunch. But it does have a good balance to it, and that I like. I think they just decided to make the pizza size instead of the flatbread size. Oh. One of the things I really like is that I got a pizza earlier in this trip at the Swan Reserve at Amare, I believe. And the concern I had with that one was it was heavy cheesy. It was a more traditional pizza, really. And when you hear a margherita, you think it's a little bit lighter, and it had a lot of cheese. Mozzarella would cause. It was good, but it was a lot. This one, while it is still definitely a cheese pizza, and I don't see the pesto they were talking about, it's full of brightness because of the chunks of fresh grape tomatoes and that arugula. And I think I really needed that with the other one. I mean, again, don't get me wrong, if you wanted a cheese pizza, ooh, it was good. This is light. This is good. Alright, so I've got another 20 minutes to eat and get upstairs so I can get my bags and things. Well, maybe a little bit more than that. Okay, so I am now showing you a picture of the bill. The flatbread was $18, the iced tea was $3.50, and then I got 10% off because none of it was alcoholic. So my total with tip tax and everything came to $20.61. It is New Year's Eve they're working, so I'll probably tip a little high today. But that just gives you a basic idea, and I took half of it home because it was very big and filling. So very reasonable prices in general in Universal. And again, this is the more casual dining room rather than, the fancier places like the sushi place, etc. This has helped you figure out how to eat gluten-free in the parks. Please give me this thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. We'll be back soon, and don't forget that when you... I don't have a tagline. Singing hey ho, a maiden's life, 1, 2, 3. Hey ho, a maiden's life, won't you drink with me?